Don't get a BBL to be a teacher. This is my personal opinion. This is me and her, very different type of couple. We don't agree on much at all. We that type of couple. But look, let's go into the video.
Batty, teacher Ray neighbor. Miss Williams. So she's so pretty.
I gotta say this. Earn what you have. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
All right, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I made a video about a teacher recently, and it was more about the unprofessionalism in professional environments and this guy trying to prance around as like the cool teacher. But this one is 10 times worse, where teachers are going to the school in club attire, posing themselves as teacher bait, and being downright disgusting and sexualizing school activities by coming to work dressed as, honestly, Tatianas. Quick little PSA and disclaimer. Yes, I am going to be in women's business. And honestly, I can, because this is disgusting and sickening. But that does not mean that we have to come into the comment section being all types of misogynistic, calling and hoes and 304s and every other slur in the book. Like, we don't have to do that. In today's society, I think we have an over sexualization problem. Everybody is trying to look cutesy, everybody is trying to look cool. All the lines are getting blurred between what is unprofessional, what is professional. I'm seeing people go out into the streets wearing lingerie for birthday parties or just casual fashion. And I swear to you, there's not a video on TikTok that's a OOTD where a woman doesn't stand for 4 to 5 seconds showing off her booty cheek.
Oh, y'all know what's going on. This is the new channel. I got my lovely Alex with me. This is my girlfriend and baby mama. You know, the beautiful one. But if I stay on topic with her too much, she gonna get big-headed. So let's move on. All right.
I don't need you for that.
You see what I'm saying? No, but honestly, we got to talk about this. And this is a topic that Alex actually picked out. And how do you feel about this?
I feel like this is something that should not be allowed. There's got to be some type of dress code, because the kids are mostly at the school. The majority of the time, after when they get older, they're mostly at school. So the teachers are a big influence. So that's an important factor.
Basically, the teacher shouldn't have
To be a hoe. Okay.
Not a B. Listen, don't have a BBL and be teaching. No, I'm saying that. No, you cannot. You cannot have a BBL and be a teacher. Well, listen. Nope. You cannot. Nope. Nope. Stop it.
If you got it, don't flaunt it, but there's a way to do it modestly, and there's an appropriate time to do these things. I've been critical about this specifically in the gym, where I felt like gym attire was getting way too out of pocket. But for what it's worth, I can at least give grace to say that, hey, that was a non-children environment. This was supposed to be adults, and you can kind of say that we're working out, so maybe less clothes is okay. I don't know. It's still wrong there. But this time, it's gotten totally out of hand, because this is supposed to be a professional environment where there are children at the forefront. And this is where we introduce Teacher Bay. Boy, this country's gooned out. The woman with the oxymoronic name is a teacher who is going around posting her fits, showing off her fashion, and more importantly, displaying her body with her kids in the background in clear eye shot. Yeah, not even blurring anything. Well, she's not blurring her clothes, so I guess you would not blur her stuff right here.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday.
From head to toe, Miss Williams doesn't look like she's going to any sort of class or place of education. She looks like she's going to the club. We know that heels are uncomfortable to be standing on all day, unless you're sitting down as a teacher, which then makes me question your job. But you're specifically wearing like 6-inch heels, a purse that's matching for what? You're a teacher. You can't fit anything into these purses. And let's not forget about these tight and...
I want to say, are these teachers intentionally enticing the children? Like, you gotta remember, it's little horny young boys in there. I wonder if the girls are like that, like kinky in their minds, that they really want to like make the little boys horny for them. Like this, that's what this seems like to me. Because if I had a teacher like that, I'll probably be a horny little boy in class. And just my honest, right? It's just the truth. Especially anything junior high school and better.
Yeah, I hope those aren't her intentions, but I feel like it could be another reason, like because she's posting it on social media, it could be for other men attention. Cause yeah, and with the sexy teacher,
All right, even if it is for other men
she's
attention,
not thinking about like the consequences of that. Like it's
it
not
doesn't
horrible.
change the fact that this is still happening with horny, whether she's doing it intentionally or not. The fact of the matter is, this young horny little boys jerking off to their teacher in the bathroom. This is a
Oh my
fact.
god.
I'm telling you, I'm a boy, and this is what boys do,
And
especially
uh
from I say sixth grade to probably like ninth, 10th grade. A teacher like
and
that, who knows,
yeah, and you know that's gonna cause it's gonna cause the girls to want to dress
like
that way
that.
because
You
they're
don't
gonna
want to
see
be
the
like
boys.
teacher.
Oh, the boys are attracted to that, so let me rock some
Exactly,
sixes heels to school.
exactly.
Can you
And this,
imagine that?
but you just said it's okay though.
No, I didn't say that.
You said you could see
I
that
said
there's
the
other
reason.
reasons why
No,
she
no,
could
no.
want
I
to do
said
it.
you said I was just giving another reason. I didn't say it was okay, because you said the reason like the she could do it for to be getting the little boy's attention, or she could be doing it for social media attention and other men on social media because she's posting it and stuff. But she's not thinking about what she's doing. Like you around kids.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. But like I said, I just because I see the remnants of I see the effects of what she's doing. So that's why it's a problem for me because I know the outcome. I could look at her and see what a little boy would be thinking in class watching her because I was a young boy and I'm a man now. So
Mm.
that being said, let's continue.
And intentionally type clothing that she wears. I think that all of that could probably be brushed to the side if she wasn't coining the term teacher bay. Now, this isn't like the coolest teacher in Atlanta that was shown a couple of videos.
Teacher Bay. See, now it gets deeper. Her name is Teacher Bay. So who you teaching? Who you the bay of? Nope. She almost got away. But the fact that her name is Teacher Bay, we got to stay. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was about to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Cause baby girl over here, she was like, giving me her side of the story, which was valid. But now that your name is Teacher Bay, that that name alone is signifying to me that you are trying to attract the young boys. That sounds like a young boy attractor name, for lack of a better term. I'm just saying. I
I'm
am just
sorry.
saying. Teacher Bay, who is that for?
To me, it sounds
There
like
ain't no
do anything for
grown
class.
man
Do anything for class.
Teacher Bay and no
Cause
like. What are you talking about here? Right? Come on. What are we talking about? Let's be serious. Honestly, she's selling more than pencils and paper. Just keep it on it. And I guarantee her house is worth way more than a teacher's salary can afford. I believe being a teacher in her case is a ploy for Instagram followers and Instagram fame.
it gotta be. That's what
It
I
it
feel.
it has to be. It not only does it has to be. People like that tend to fetishize over little kids. Don't They always talk about how the men do it
That's
with the little
true.
girls, but they always leave out the girls who do it to the
That's
little boys, and it happens to the boys just as often, if not more,
yeah,
than the
but you
little
gotta be
girls
quiet
because
about
it's cooler for the boys. Oh, I got an
it.
older joint.
No,
So
that's
now,
born raised.
it's
Oh, we can
never
say that.
been.
Sorry.
No, yeah, you can't. I gotta bleep
I
you.
can say great.
Yeah. So, but look. So now we really have to understand that this has been happening to little boys in the beginning of the time. So when we grow up and and you see a lot of the stuff happening, a lot of times it be hurt people hurt people. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get too deep into that. I'm gonna let this go a little bit more because this is really a deep touching situation for me because I have a daughter and I'm really concerned about her examples and I don't think there's much good ones left.
videos ago where he gave the explanation that students gave him that name. I guess so. But in this situation, this person themselves, Miss Williams, is coining themselves
Besides her mother, of course. Let's continue.
as teacher bae. Who are you a bae for? The principal, the janitor, the other teachers in the hallway? Or are you a teacher bae for the students?
Teacher Bay is the new art.
I digress. I will continue. But nah, but seriously, I just said that. I mean, it's obvious.
Shelly, I watched the creator say that I felt out. I'm gonna jump in this conversation today. Listen, y'all know that bitch out of line. The fact that this is a conversation is concerning to me, okay? And for y'all bitches that think she not out of line, talk about she can't help her body. Y'all bitches, y'all the ones that still let y'all kids play Roblox, and y'all know what's petty's on Roblox. So y'all gotta stay out of grown people conversations. This conversation ain't for y'all. For all of us adults that got common sense, we know as a teacher you cannot be wearing that to work around kids. Why are you trying to be sexy around kids? Why is we talking about this? If a man did that, say if he had a big and it was showing through his pants and he was wearing sexy pants and y'all bitches would fucking go the off.
The good old
Yep.
fashioned roles were reversed.
That was well said. I mean, do we need to have anything more said about this subject? Shouts out to Omeezy. He have a lot of good content. I'm not subscribed on this channel, but I'm subscribed to him on my other channels. But shouts out to him. And the name of this episode, She Got a BBL to Be a Teacher. And that's really, really out of line. When you watch the breakdown and when you watch the excuses that women will make for these other women when they dead wrong, it's borderline. But I'm glad we have some adult women come up here and set the record straight because we need that. We need that in our community. We need grown women to just let the younger women know this is how it's supposed to be, because I think a lot of the grown women are too silent and they just letting these young women just run rampant and end up doing stuff like that and being these type of teachers.
I know what it is. I heard someone say our generation needs to bring back shaming, low key. No, I feel like people need to be more honest about certain things, so people know not to do. Like, me naturally, I know I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that because it don't feel right. So it's sad.
See how different we are. I'm gonna let y'all know, America. Me and her have a little age
Yeah.
gap. We have an age gap
Yeah.
because my generation shaming never stopped. I don't know what she's talking about. Listen, at the end of the day, we know right from wrong. It's called discernment. You don't even need to know how to read to know what's right and wrong. You know, you ain't gonna go up and unalive nobody for no reason. Just walk up to them and do that because you know that's not right. So you don't need no help knowing what's right or wrong. You don't even need to know how to read to know what's right and wrong. So just understand that when people do things like this, I personally believe it's very intentional and it's heartbreaking because they're targeting the children and they're targeting the demographic who has no clue that they're even being targeted and they're just thinking everything is cool. I was the young naive kid. I thought everything that I was taught, that I learned from adults was right and it was true for so long that I now am so how you call it distraught or I'm traumatized to the point where I don't believe nothing until you show it to me. There's nothing in this world I will believe until you actually do it and show it to me in front of my face, because that's how traumatized I am from lies from people. And this is one of those things that's an easy cover up. I'll do it for this confidence. The lady, I don't want to bash her too bad because she probably genuinely loves to be a teacher and she really wants to be a teacher. But she also probably genuinely likes to show herself off because she thinks she's beautiful. And the problem with this is no sacrifice. If you want to be a teacher that bad and you really care about them kids that bad, that you want to make a difference that bad, your sacrifice would be how you dress during the day. And I don't think that's a major sacrifice to make because you can dress like that after you leave work.
Right.
So that's something, you know.
But how come she's not fired or anything? Or like, who hired her? And they think that's okay too? So that's a red flag too.
No,
Nowadays,
no, you got a lot of discrimination. Now you can't discriminate no more.
so I'm
So as long
saying
as somebody has the credentials,
more shame.
you cannot fire them. Cause now she'll say, "Oh, they didn't look over me. I have all of the credentials. They didn't hire me. They have these slots open.
Yes, because of my
Why didn't I
body, I
get the
got a big
job? Because I
butt,
got a
and then
body
all the girls like,
and I'm
oh my
black. You know, black
god.
people gonna throw the and I'm black in there so fast. I'm black.
Yeah,
So
and that's not.
so we just gotta see things for what they are. And I just wish the best for that young lady. Like I said, I do no female bashing on this channel. This is not a female bashing channel. I would like to say that anytime I'm gonna come up here and talk about any relationships or anything dealing with females, it's a correction. Now, because it's things that are wrong. And a lot of women go with believing that because they've been doing it wrong for so long, that is right. But everything that feels right ain't right. And we know that a lot of women go by their feelings and based on their feelings. What do you feel about my statement?
Well, I just want to say that nowadays, I think we care more about clout and being known and stuff like that in social media rather than having morals and principle. Because if we had our morals and principles at the forefront, maybe that would have crossed through her mind like, nah, that's not right. Maybe it would have been processed differently. But nowadays, clout, we do anything for clout. We really care about that. That's our main thing nowadays. And it's getting crazy.
But their idea of clout is what's crazy to me because you're not even doing nothing but exploiting yourself. How can they make clout exploitation of yourself? And what type of clout is that when you really think about it? Listen, we are here. I'm Fred the Mayor. This is my first reaction. I have my special guest, the lovely.
Alex.
You already know what's going on. And she'll feature on a couple episodes. I'll sprinkle her through here and there. She did very well today. And y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to see Alex back on the show. Because if y'all say no, she got to go. Nah, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? What DMX said. He said that the ball right. I love my baby mama. I never let it go. I ain't no fool. No, I'm playing. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Fred the Mayor. And we out.